Hello everybody, welcome back to the Giggle line. My name's Andrew and today I'm going to have a little chat to you about scale, very important. I'm going to chat about couplings and wheels and anything else that crops up really. But first of all I want to talk about scale. Look at this scale. So I built St Thomas's Church from Petite Properties and I'm in the middle of building this castle from Metcalfe. Now one's card and this one is laser cut. I think it's like a MDF, very thin MDF. I don't know about you, but I'm looking at the two of them together and I think that the church is bigger in scale than the castle. If you look at the Great Hall, it's supposed to be a Great Hall, but it's not actually greater in size than the church tower. So you have to have a little think about this when you're scaling, and my friend always tells me to use the 2 foot rule, so I'm going to go back 2 foot. It's marginally better, but the only good thing about it is the church is going to go in this corner over here with a graveyard, and the castle, when it's complete, is going to go here. But it's not going to fit, so I'm going to have to landscape it over the incline and build a tunnel. That should be fun. Anybody's done a tunnel over an incline, please drop me a line, because I've got no idea where to start and what to do and how to do it and what materials to use. So a little work in progress. But yeah, have a think about scale. There's an engine shed from Metcalfe. There's the church. I don't know about you, but I think the church looks enormous. I mean, the castle's in scale roughly to the engine shed, and the engine shed's in scale to the station, I think. But I don't know. I mean, you've got to have a real good think about this, because if you're obsessed with scale like I am, then it becomes a bit of a problem. But like I say, and like my friend says, look at the 2 foot rule and you should be okay. Right, now let's have a chat about wheels. Wheels, yes, wheels. So I'm looking at wheels here. See if I can get a couple. So these ones, it goes rolling away down the road, and hold it up. Plastic wheels. It looks like a metal axle, probably is. Still no good. Let's have a look here, 1 second. Right, I've got a couple here, they all decided to come together, but there you go. All plastic axles. You can't adjust a plastic axle, so you won't be able to get things to run properly on your track. All these frost wagons I've got here have all got plastic wheels. Plastic wheels, no good. Plastic wheels, metal axles, still no good. Still no good. I've got to change every single one of those to metal wheels that I can adjust with my wheel gauge. The same goes for all these Palethorpe wagons. I've had to change every single wheel on those, and there's 6 wheels per wagon, and wheels do not come cheap. Bachmann and Hornby charge in the region of about £14 to £15 for 10 wheels, and when you've got 6 wheels on a wagon, you can imagine how that mounts up. So for me to replace everything on my frost wagons, which I've got 8 of, that's 16 wheels, 6 sets of wheels. That's going to cost me best part of £30. So my advice is, when you're buying rolling stock or coaches off of eBay, please ask the person you're buying them off of if they have metal axles and metal wheels, and that way you can adjust get your gauges right and they will not come off your track. Well, they might do, but generally speaking they shouldn't. These Pullman coaches here and this male coach here, I've now put metal wheels on everything, and it rolls around the track, even around this very, very sharp bend over here, quite okay. And the same goes for this little Terrier and its little wagons, all got metal wheels. Quite happily rolling around the track, no problem at all. So just look at your purchases on eBay. And when I started, I just thought, yeah, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that, I want this and I want that, and I went hell for leather and bought loads of stuff. And then when it actually comes to it, and nobody tells you this when you're buying things and you're starting out, you do need to have metal wheels. It's the only way you can adjust things. So make sure of that before you go and buy anything. Don't buy old stock with plastic wheels. You're going to get derailments, it's going to be a nightmare, and you're going to get very frustrated. So have a think about that. Right, couplings. Couplings are in the same bracket as wheels. Now a lot of people are changing over to magnetic couplings. Again, very expensive. Normal couplings like this one here, the decoupling, even if you buy a dozen of those, they're expensive. A lot of trains now have these NEM couplings. There's quite a lot of different types, but the fixing at the end is the same, and it pushes into a little socket on your train, on your wagon or your coach, and your train actually. Yeah. So NEM pockets. I think this. Yeah. There you go. That guards van's got NEM, and that pushes into a little pocket. Now the thing is with NEM pockets and these decouplings, they don't like each other. So if you've got a rake of coaches or wagons rolling around your track, the couplings will not couple properly, and at the least little vibration or problem on your track, they will come apart, you'll have a derailment and you'll have to start all over again. So again, look for your couplings. You might find that you have to go all old school and go Triangle Hornby on everything. My thinking now is just buy everything with proper NEM pocket couplings on, or magnetic, or change everything to magnetic. It is the way forward. You'll get less hassle in the long run. A lot of my stuff has got decouplings, the old Triangle decouplings on. I have got to go through everything, including locos, and change everything. So I am in the midst of changing things around, and at the moment I'm running DC, as you know, 4-track controller from Gauge Master, but I'm going to change over to DCC. I said I wouldn't in the beginning when I first started making these videos, but I'm going to do it. I need to change this part of the layout here. So I've got a massive bend. It doesn't help the rolling stock and the locos, they don't like it. So I'm doing away with this tool rack, and I'm going to change the layout completely and make that curve, that bend, much nicer, so the locos go around it better. And I'm going to sell my Gauge Master and get a DCC controller. All in the future, it's all food for thought, but it has to be done, because otherwise I'm standing in the middle of my layout now, watching my trains go round, and if something goes wrong, I have to crawl under the layout and switch everything off. It doesn't sound that bad, but when you've got DCC, you can stand in the middle of your layout with a handheld controller and everything's good. You can control your trains, stop your trains, run 2 trains on a track, do some shunting while trains are going round. You can do anything you like. So I think DCC is the way forward. A lot of my locos won't take DCC chips, so they'll all be going on eBay, and I'm going to be saving up now and getting some decent DCC locos. All in good time. So that's about where I am at the moment. My castle, yes, I've got to fit it over there, like I've said. I've no idea how I'm going to do that, but I'm sure we'll get there. Right, I'm going to finish off. I'm just going to finish off with these trains going by. This little terrier, all running nice and smoothly. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Of all the people that view the video, they don't actually like and subscribe to it. There's going to be more. Also check out my Instagram page. It's going quite well. So have a little look at that and drop me a like when you can. Right, I love and leave you. Take care. Bye bye.